Yeah, obviously every point matters. We wanted the 2. And it wasn't a great third by us. We didn't really generate a whole lot. They defended really well. So to find a way late to at least get us 1's important. Still not a great feeling when you don't get 2, though.
How did that moment feel?
Yeah, it was a bit surreal. Wasn't pretty, so just wanted to make sure that it was correct, and had a good feeling that I just had a net front presence and just went off me. So helped lead to a big point for us. So just happy that came in a really good moment for the team, and it's been a great ride so far, great journey. Obviously you want to celebrate in a win, but very proud of it, and in certain ways, just kind of happy it's happened. You can move forward, and there'll be time and place to kind of soak in a little more.
What does it mean to do that here?
You said you wanted to enjoy the moment. Do you think you got a chance to enjoy it in those seconds on the ice?
Yeah, I mean, you try to. I think when you see all your teammates come out, it's really special, and obviously for me, the uniqueness of doing it, where I played my first 9 years of my career, and a big part of who I am, and the way this place impacted me was tremendous. So really unique and cool to do it here. Place means a lot. So just would have been nice to get the 2 points and had a little happier locker room, but really nice to get it, and to have the support from my teammates, and like I said, to do it here was awesome.
What about your dad too?
Yeah, really special. Just everything you go through your childhood, adolescence, and then obviously living a dream, playing in the NHL. A place that like I said, he 9 years of my life, family, my dad coming down here to visit, being a big part of that. And have him here was tremendous. Especially, he wasn't there for a lot of my minor hockey days, and just really special for him for a big one like that.
Have you reflected at all on your journey, or not? Is that later kind of thing?
I wouldn't say incredibly in depth. I think I'm just excited about what's ahead and continuing to push forward, and wanting to still play at a high level and be productive, and continuing to be a really good player in this league. And as I get older, and new players come in, youth comes in, to kind of continue to make an impact and be a difference maker, and have a long career that's able to play the game at a high level, like I said, and make a great impact. So there'll be time and place for more in-depth thinking and moments, but try to enjoy each and every second of it.
They said on the visiting radio broadcast that they actually flashed your achievement on the screen there. I don't know if you saw it.
Yes, I saw it.
What does that mean?
Yeah, that's why I gave a salute there. So it was really appreciated from the organization to acknowledge it. Obviously, like I said, this place means a lot to me. I spent 9 years here. Tremendous impact on me as a player and as a person, and received a tremendous amount of support, especially just a young teenager coming in and trying to find my way, and obviously growing to where I'm at in my career now. So really appreciate it.
Are you a collector? Do you keep pucks from your milestones and stuff?
I try to, as best I can. Yeah.
What's going to be the key? Just you've got a quick 24 hours before your next game, and just bouncing back.
Yeah, I don't think we were particularly as sharp as we would have liked to have been. We were really, our puck pressure and the way we're on top of the opponent on Saturday is, the level that we need to be at consistently, and it was there for good spurts tonight, but I don't think consistently enough. So I think the importance of that, obviously we're not going too far, so, get a good meal and get to bed, and get excited for a great challenge tomorrow, and I think picking our game up to a higher level.
Yeah, I think it's extremely special. He's a guy that works extremely hard. He's had an amazing career, and for him to hit this milestone here tonight is huge for him. And as his teammates and his friends, we're very proud of him. We're very happy for him, and obviously very special.
You talked about how he wanted to just enjoy the moment. When you saw him come into the huddle, what did you sense from him?
I think it was just joy and not disbelief, but I think it was just overwhelming happiness, and it was a big point in the game, and then as his teammates realize it happened, I think it kind of just takes over. That's a huge milestone, and you're just so proud of him.
You were waving the guys on, and you saw it firsthand. You kind of have to let them know that it was for sure his.
Yeah, I mean, we had kind of been given the green light a small group of us that if it happened tonight, we had approval to clear the bench, and that group, talked before the game, and we kind of said if it happened on the power play, there's going to be nobody on the bench to know. So we just waved the boys on, and gave John a big hug, and then carried on.
Who do you ask for something like that?
It came to us.
What's something you've learned about John that people outside of the dressing room don't know about him?
It's a tough question. I don't think that there's one specific thing that I would feel comfortable sharing, and if it's been kept hidden this long, it's probably for a reason.
There was a couple great shots of his dad, who I know is a pretty stoic guy, and he was pretty emotional. You have your dad here. Just can you imagine what that means for him, for John?
Yeah. No, I can't. I mean, I think it's obviously very special, and whenever you're able to kind of be around your dad and or your loved ones or people close to you, and you're able to kind of experience those moments together, I think it just adds to it. And I'm sure they're both feeling lots of emotions and lots of pride. So the fact that he's able to be here, I think, is very special.
What's your dad like on these trips? How's he doing?
Not quite as stoic as John's.
That moment for John, what was that like?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty incredible. What he means to this team, this organization, obviously the history he has here. I don't think, on the father's trip with his dad in the crowd, I mean, it's tough to write a better script. Obviously, it would have been nice to get that extra point, but we're also happy for him, and just a huge milestone and huge moment for him, and deserves to be celebrated.
John's pretty stoic, and his dad Joe is as well. There was a couple great shots of his dad getting pretty excited and emotional, and then John was touching his stick with his kids' names there. And moments like that, I guess the emotions just take over, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about, and like I said, he means so much to this team, and as our captain, as our leader, he's our guy. So it's always special to be a part of moments like that, and things you'll remember for a really long time.
What was your sense from him in the huddle when he scored, or not scored, but when he got that second point?
It was just such a cluster in front, and I didn't know what happened. I mean, we scored, so I was obviously happy, and then I kind of saw the look on his face, so I figured he touched it or something happened where he got a piece of it. So I think everybody just automatically gravitated towards him, and then I think once the bench realized that he got it, it was just kind of right on cue. Everybody come out on the ice, and obviously a big goal for us too to send it into overtime.
Outside of hockey, what's something you learned about John the person over the last few years being his teammate?
He doesn't really waver, in the good and the bad. He's, like you said, he's very stoic, but, he doesn't try to be anything that he's not. He's just himself every day, and, I think it's something we all really appreciate.
How happy are you for John in a moment like this?
Oh yes, it's great. Special for tonight against X-team. This looks awesome. Yeah, you see it just in the movie, probably. Yeah, just you see in the real life. We're so excited for him. Yes, this will not win today, but we're so happy for him.
What did you make of your team's ability to battle back and get at least a point?
It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's hard game for both teams. Both teams play really hard. A lot of traffic, a lot of not fight, a lot of hits. It's a really men's game. Yeah.
When you go up against another Russian goalie like Sorokin, do you get a little more amped up for these games to kind of outduel them a little bit?
Not yet. Just regular game for me. It doesn't matter who is Sorokin or Ottinger or whatever these guys.
How did you feel about your game tonight?
It's a hard game. Yeah, a lot of tips. A lot of moment shots to us, very high dangers. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see video with Curtis, and yeah, after every game, yeah, we have what we will be working. Yeah, after last game too, we have shootout, but we still have we see what we want to do better.
What have you learned about John that you didn't know before you were his teammate?
He's a really nice guy. He's my neighborhood in Toronto. Yeah, he's great. He's on the first day in the team, he said, like if you need help or everything, like I am so surprised. He's a big star in the league, but he is so how to say, simple, yeah, so simple guy, like, and did you see how many work he's doing close to the board, like he's go to the net all the time, like we see like he's really leadership for us. Yeah.
Ilya, what have you learned about your teammate Martin Jones?
He's an awesome guy. I love him. He's really good. Waller and Jonesy, both guys is really good. Like we have really good friendship. Yeah, and I'm so excited to work with these two guys.
That's a pretty special moment. What does a moment like that mean for the group?
We're just so happy for John. Incredible accomplishment. He's a contributor in 2 massive goals that help us get a point here tonight. So to get the 1,000th in that manner is such an important goal in this building here, which I know means a lot to him and his dad here as well. So yeah, pretty special. Obviously, we would love to get the second point for him tonight, but I'm really happy that he was able to have this moment.
You mentioned his dad. I know Johnsy's a pretty stoic guy, but we saw him after with the goal and the assist there. Pretty fired up. As a parent, can you really appreciate what that moment must feel like?
I don't think I could put it into words. I can't. It's hard to fathom even just having a son play in the NHL, let alone be the captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs and get 1,000 points, and still going to play in the league a long time. So it's pretty special, pretty remarkable, and like I said, it's we're glad that we could have this moment here with him, and it was good to see. He's got a lot of former teammates on the other side. I got a chance to acknowledge him as well. I thought that was very respectful and well done of the Islanders organization, and it was good all the way around. And like I said, wish we could have had the second point there. We had our opportunity, and they had theirs, and it's the way it goes. But it's another good point for us.
As a whole, what did you think of the team's performance?
I thought we were at times really good, at times on our heels. Credit to the Islanders. I thought they played very well tonight. They made life really hard on us. It was a difficult task to get out of our end in that first period especially. Breaking out was a real challenge for us against their forecheck pressure. I thought the second period, we were fine. I thought through most of the third period we were good. It was just hard. It was hard to get things to the net. But our 6-on-5 was terrific. We probably should have scored far earlier than we did. When you hang around like that in the game, and then the 6-on-5 goes out and performs the way that it did, just like our power play, we had one power play and it comes through for us. So just, the refs were letting lots go both ways here in the game. So you kind of waited for your chance at 6-on-5, and the guys came through.